Hi guys, so today we are going through this entire fast track Java program. Okay, so we'll go by one. Okay, so first we'll start with the basics of Java. Okay, okay, first question is buffer reader. Okay, we'll proceed to the problem. The buffer reader class for Java is used to read the stream of character from the specified source. Okay, character input stream. The constructor of this class accepts an input stream object as a parameter. Okay. This class provides a method named read and readLine, which reads and returns the character and next line from the source and returns them. Okay, so there is a class named buffer reader. Okay, so it has been imported already here, and it is used to read the stream of characters. So it is reading the stream of characters, whatever has been given to the buffer, right? So that is a character input stream. The constructor this class accepts an input stream object. Okay. In an input stream reader class by passing an input stream object as a parameter. Okay. So we have initiate an input stream reader. Okay. By bypassing an input stream object as a parameter. Okay. Then create a buffer reader. Okay. By passing the above an input is it as a parameter. And now read data from the current reader string using read type or read method. For example, suppose we want to read it. So new buffer reader system dot in and this. Another example, suppose you want to read a line of this. So task is there exists two lines, each input, each consists of single integer. Read this to integer using buffer reader class and then print both of them a single line in cell space separated manner. Okay, so we are then reading 12 and 1. So we are printing 12 space 1. Okay, okay. So what we'll do is create a buffer reader object reader. Then whatever that will read buffer reader in a new instant input stream. So we are reading whatever input is given, right? That is system input. Okay. So we have read everything in the reader, right? So this is actually a reader object. Not yet we have read. We have just created a kind of pointer so that it can start reading, right? So it's an object now. So it's more like okay, you have to carry an object from here from A place to B place, right? So you need a rickshaw. So we have just assembled a rickshaw here. Okay. So first you will read an integer A. Okay. So that will be like how we will read is since it's integer, right? So integer class will be used. We have to parse whatever input we are getting, right? In the reader class. Using reader class, that's it. So now we are loading object. So we are reading a line as integer A, and then we are passing that line in integer B. In the integer A. Similarly, we'll do same thing since we are reading a line. So we are on the next line. So first consignment is totally gone. Now we have come to second consignment. Okay. So now the things come. So we have two numbers. So we'll print this system dot print system. So we are telling system to output in the form of print. So we are doing the printing on the terminal. So that is A, and then again system. So system dot out dot print space system dot out dot print then print B. Now since it's a void function, we don't have to return anything. But if there is any input output exception, it is reading. Okay. Now we will run our case. So we have successfully completed this thing. Okay. Now we'll move to the next question. Next topic, big integers. We'll keep one open as well. So just it says next topic is big integers. Oops. No. Okay, I think so it's picking randomly here, this case. Okay, so we'll just go step by step. Okay, so we'll go to data types. Since for data is done, now it's time for data types. In this problem, you will learn about variables, how to create them, and different data types that Java programming language support for creating variables. Okay, so here we are going to learn about the data types. A variable is a location in memory to hold data, indicate the storage area. Each variable should be given a unique name, identifier. How to declare variables in Java? Here's an example. Declare variable in Java. Integer speed limit equal to 8. Here, speed limit is a variable of int data type and assigned value 18, meaning the speed limit variable can store integer values. Java is statically typed language. This means that all variables must be declared before they can be used. Okay. So since it's a static typed language, so whenever you are defining a variable, so using a variable, you have to declare. Okay. Here speed limit because it is an object, right? And value 8. Here speed is a variable and the data type of the variable is int. You have to assign the following interview bit should be assigned in the variable name milestone one. Don't change. Okay, you have to assign following variables in the variable. Okay. So these are the things. Don't change the code below. Okay. Assign values in the following is described and don't change the variable name. Interview bit should be assigned in the variable name miles. Okay. So we have to assign interview bit variable one. We don't change the variable name. It should be assigned in the string thing. Okay. We are not don't change the variable. The 11 should be assigned to mind. The and 2 should be assigned to total time. Okay, I think so. We are done here. So, up to finally, this is pretty straightforward. So, one of the trivial case of programming. So, you don't have to like, if you're very new to this thing, you don't have to go like understand everything here. You just have to understand if you are going with like characters, you have to use string. If you're going with numbers, you have to go with int or load or double. So those kind of things, different languages, right? But the at the end, it's almost same. String is like characters, a group of characters. Int is like any number. Boolean is like true, false, right? So this is just a convention. Let's see what is the next question. It says big integer. So big integer is something else. I go to operators right of now. Let's see. In this all you will learn about different type of operator in Java, their syntax and how to use them with an example. Operators are symbols that perform operation of variables and values. For example, plus is an operator used for addition, while multiplication is also an operator used for multiplication. Operator in Java is classified into 6 types. Okay, so these are the 6 type of operators that Java uses. That is, operator will just operate between two elements. But there are two elements that can be like int. So if you are adding two integers, okay, 2 plus 2 is 4. But if you are adding two string, that is one string character is 2, second string character is 2, then it is 22. So no, we understand, right? When somebody asks what is 2 plus 2, it's 4 or 22. I think you got the answer here, right? We'll discuss about the arithmetic operators and rest you can study from references mentioned above. Okay, so arithmetic operators everybody knows something. So this is a simple mathematics operators plus minus multiply divide and percentage. So this is like mole mass that we were seeing, right? So you are given two integer as input A and B. Okay, you need to perform. You need to perform several tasks in the editor below. In the variable name, add store the sum of A and B. Okay, so we have to store here A plus B. A is integer, B is integer, so we can add them because they are of same data type. Operator never works on different data types. Okay, depends on the programming languages, but in Java case doesn't work like that. And variable names have store the difference of A minus B. So B are storing A minus B. That is A multiplied by B, and division is A by B. Okay, good. You don't need to print anything. Okay, we are not printing anything because it is already written. So only effort was to understand how these things are written. So this is just a syntax check. All three problems so far that we have solved is just a syntax check. It's nothing complicated. It's pretty much straightforward. Okay. Still, it shows pretty okay, big integers level 4. Okay, it's suggesting me to go to level 4 directly. But we will go level by level for you guys. I will go fast. I'll try to go fast, but I'll cover each and every meaning of the words. If you're not getting it, you can ask me in the comment below. I'll clarify whatever you are not able to understand, what you need to assume or what you need to learn before you actually execute the things first. Okay. So now the question is if else. Okay. So if else is it's like English only. If something happens, then we do something. If something doesn't happen, we do something. Like okay, somebody's giving exam. If it was selected, he will look after college. If he is not selected, well, as a user, when I'm building an application, I have a choice. Okay, I'll redo the attempt until unless I clear it. Okay, or else, but okay, if I'm not versatile, start a shop. Something I'll do, right? In computer programming, we use if a statement to control the flow of the program. For example, if a certain condition met, then run a specific law of the code, otherwise run another code. So test expression to body of if, body of else, statement just before if. Okay, so if something is true, body of if means test expression is okay, exam, what is exam? Whether I passed or failed. If I passed, body of A. If I failed, body of else. Body is nothing but whatever we are doing, whatever performing as a part of that. Okay. So your example is given for a number. If number is greater than zero, it will print positive. Number is less than zero, it will print negative. Or the whole condition is false, then number is zero. So here they uses if, else if within else they've used one more difference. So it's like that. So it reads like if, else if. Okay, so the number is zero. Yeah, the number is zero because that's what it was set at, right? That's what you are expecting. In the above example, we are checking whether the number is positive, negative, or zero. Here are two condition numbers greater than zero. Check if the number is greater than zero, number less than zero. Check if the number is less than zero. Okay. So and so okay, what is our task? If m is multiple of 3 and 5, then print good number. If m is multiple of 3 and 5 number, 3 and also this one. Okay. So it's more like if it is multiple of 15, it's good number. If it's just multiple of 3, it's a bad number. But if it is multiple of 5, it's a poor number. And if it's multiple of not good, then it's like -1. Okay. So if so we have taken the scanner class is just taking input, scanning the input from system input, right? And then it is giving, we are parsing actually. from this as a scanner. That the scanner is an object actually. So not exactly passing, but yeah, it is going to that place. It is reading it bit by bit. Okay. So if n is divisible by 3, that is modulus of it is 0, and the same m if divisible by 5. Okay. So then output output system has to out, and that out we have to print a line. Put number. Okay, we'll just copy this thing. Else if else if else. Okay, so if it's divisible by 3 but not divisible by 5, then it's a bad number. If reverse happens, then it's a poor. Otherwise, copy this statement. Okay. Otherwise, it's a minus. Okay. So just to keep the redundance, you build the string format. Because the string is a see, that's what I was telling, right? 2 plus 2 in string is what? Is 22. Okay. So that's one output. So we have completed the question.